meditation at the end, but right now let's just do this quick one to ground so that I can call the guides in. Okay, so go ahead and close your eyes. What I'd like you to do is to just bring your awareness into the part of your body. I want you to ask where you are. So you may not even be inside your body. It's called your thought spot. So it's basically where your little ascension bubble resides and should be somewhere along that Kundalini line. Just say, where am I? And your attention is going to go to somewhere inside of your body. And if it doesn't, it goes to like the beach or work or home or thinking about something else. Just use your mind to pull your awareness back into your physical body. Calling in each person's real higher self and aligning each person's higher self with the 0-point field within each individual's body now. There we go. So we come together today, dear ones, to bring to you the frequencies that you need to establish yourself and move forward in this life. For the planet is changing, you are changing, and the tools you need are at hand. So bring your awareness into the space within your body that you're drawn to. It doesn't matter where it is. Just focus your attention on this area. What we'd like for you to do is to begin to breathe in through your nose, breathing in fresh air into this space. And then as you breathe out, release anyone or anything that's blocking your awareness from coming into full alignment with your true self. So again, breathe into your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Just releasing the stress of the day, energies of people around you that you've been picking up. And what we'll do now is place a field below each individual, a spinning disc of life force energy, unconditional love, 0-point energy. This is any energy that you need will be within this spinning disc that is below you. So in your mind, you can just imagine this disc spinning below you. And as we add the energies in which are needed to each individual, the disc will begin to spin faster and faster. Now in your mind, just think of the things you want to release. Think of the people you want to release. Think of just whatever comes to your mind, even if it's just, I just want to release all the extra thoughts in my head. And what we'd like for you to do is to just imagine those things falling out of you and into this disc where they just completely disappear. So any way you can visualize it, whether you have to imagine little things going down, or if you're more of a feeler, just kind of feel as any heaviness within you just leaves. You can say any energy I have from my husband or spouse or significant other, I release it now into the earth. And as you release it, that disc will transmute it. As you're doing this, what you're doing is you're actually emptying out your subconscious and your conscious mind, the unconscious. Just emptying out all the mind clutter. Just releasing it into the earth. And as you do this, we call in a stream of unconditional love to fill each individual. Surround each person with the energies, the thoughts, the emotions, the feelings that they need. As you release this clutter from your field, you make space for you. You make space for the real you. That real you is two parts, your consciousness and awareness. The awareness is what you brought your attention to in the little bubble inside your body. It's what you pay attention to. It's your awareness. And your consciousness would be your higher self. So if you're not attuned to your higher self, we are attuning you now to your real higher self. And you'll automatically, as you release things from your field into this disc that we've created, begin to feel a huge, huge presence coming from directly above you. It's coming from anywhere other than directly above you. In your mind, just say, my real higher self. My real higher self. This is the you that is formless. It may appear to you as a person. Just allow this higher self, this huge, undefinable version of you, begin to drop down from way up above you, through the ceiling, as it drops down through the ceiling, it'll take on form of an orb or color, light. You may see it looks like you. At this point, ask your higher self to step into you, to allow you to feel them merged with your human self. So however your mind wants to see this or feel this, just imagine this perfect version of you dropping down through your crown, through your head, down through your neck, shoulders. We give our higher selves permission to release anything from us that we don't know is there. It's not for our highest and best good, or stuff that we know is there but we're unwilling to look at. If you give your higher self permission in your mind, just in your mind silently say, I give you permission. And what will happen is the frequency of your higher self will begin to release things from your subconscious beliefs, boards, energies. Continue to allow the higher self to drop down through the chest, filling up your heart. Energetically, the way somebody feels when they do a back bend and pull their shoulders back real far and thrust their chest out. Energetically, you're going to feel like the heart is just opening, just beaming out. If you don't feel that, your higher self is going to help you to reopen your heart right now. Many of us shut down our hearts at a very early age. We weren't given the love that we needed. So we shut down and we moved to our mind, never to reopen. So we don't know how to receive love. It's commanded that all heart spaces and physical hearts be open to unconditional love of the higher self, as well as others and self. So just feel as your higher self fills your heart, expanding. A few deep breaths, just releasing all the excess energies that are coming out, being transmuted. And allow the higher self to go down through the abdomen at your own pace. Through your hips, legs, all the way down to your feet, until your higher self is merged with you. There's a few people that are not in their body, so I want you in your mind to say, I am the human that is, and your name. So this channel would be, I am the human that is Marissa. And the awareness will go back into the human body. For many of you, relate with your higher self or your spirit or your emotional body more than your human body. So when you pull your awareness into you, you're actually pulling it into a different, there we go, perfect. Good job. There we go. One more. There, now everybody's in their body. Perfect. Check the home people, everyone at home's good. Now with your higher self inside your physical body, just kind of do a scan over your body. And wherever your attention gets drawn to, it's because there's an energy there in your body that wants attention. And in your mind, you can say, what do you need? I need love, or I need happiness, or I need a day off. I need a new dog. I need a new house. Our body speaks to us. After you've asked that part of your body what you need, say, after you've gotten what it needs, in your mind, all you have to say is ask your higher self to send you any energies you need in order to facilitate this. And then just imagine light going into that area of your body. There we go. And then dissolving that area. Perfect. This is working on so many levels. It feels like you're imagining things. It feels like you're visualizing. But you're actually working interdimensionally in all layers of your body right now, all the way from your source awareness and to your soul's consciousness and into all the layers of your physical body. So you're clearing beliefs and cords just by doing this simple technique of asking your body what it wants and then asking your higher self to facilitate giving the energies it needs to get that. There we go. bottom of your feet, what I'd like for you to do is to allow the chakras that are on the bottom of your feet, little spinning vortices on the bottom of your feet, to begin to open up, like trumpets on the bottom of your feet. Allow your feet chakras to just expand out into the earth. As they expand out and grow into the earth, not only do they start drawing in the energies you need from the little discs that you don't need to visualize, they're still going though. We have placed beneath you. But healing energies are entering in through your feet, but also neutral earth energy will begin entering in through your feet as well. You may have to imagine that your chakras expand all the way down to the center of the earth. Some of you, it may just be a couple feet down. Everybody's different. Whatever you need to do to imagine tapping into this earth energy, do this. Maybe you're used to growing roots. It's commanded now that all implants, blocks, earth blocks, fragments, and distortions be removed from each individual within this room and the individuals participating at home and in the future now. All witchcraft, black magic, sorcery, wizardry, dark arts, things of this sort that are residing within the root chakra, any individual within this room and each individual at home and in the future, commanded that all of these are transmuted with whatever energies are needed now by each individual's higher self separately, and dissolved using violet light. It's commanded that all karma attached to these energies also be resolved, and all lessons, virtues, be brought into each individual's field now for these karmic energies we're releasing. Basically, your soul sometimes thinks that you need to learn a lesson, so we'll create drama over and over and over. The soul doesn't realize that it doesn't need to do that anymore. It doesn't need to live out its karma anymore. We're in a fifth dimensional planet. There's no karma. We release all people, places, and things that we have kept in our lives due to the fact that our soul or some aspect of us believes that we have karma to fill with them. And we call forth all energies into a huge spinning vortex in the front of the room. In your mind, say, I'm calling forth all soul ties. Soul ties. Any energies having to do with soul ties. These are cords attached to your soul. Call all of those forward and send them into the light, into the vortex, a spinning light. Now release all soul ties, energetic ties, to people, places, and things that no longer serve me or that I'm staying attached to because I think I have karma with them. There we go. releasing all implants, dissolving all bindings. If anyone has bindings, dissolving those now so that these energies can be released. As the binding is released, the soul tie is released, we fill that space inside each individual with unconditional love. White light, and any light for that matter, that will bring them into balance with their divine blueprint. There we go. So as we bring in the Divine Mother at this time, just focus your attention on pulling the neutral earth energy up through your feet like a liquid light coming in through your feet, filling your feet, your toes, all the way out through your toenails. Divine Mother will fill and surround each individual with any loving energies they need that they were not given from their physical mother when they were young. Continue to allow this liquid to move up through your feet, into your ankles and calves, through your knees, thighs, as this energy fills you again, it makes space. As this energy fills you, it releases more residue from these soul ties in which we are releasing from you at this time. Let's command that all fragments of self, even if they are trying to protect each individual, those fragments remerge with the formless higher self and be redistributed back to the consciousness that is each individual now. These fragments broke off when they were traumatized and they're trying to protect you. And they'll appear as demons, they'll appear as entities, they'll come in the form of a choking feeling in your throat or a pounding in your chest or a stabbing feeling in your gut. You're just sure that something's attacking you and it's you. A piece of you at least. So continue to pull this liquid earth energy up through your legs and actually feel what it feels like. The more you feel what it feels like, the more saturated your cells, all the particles in your body, every pore in your body, just fill it with this neutral earth energy. Just feel what it feels like. If you're not a feeler in your mind, this channel must say, if this felt like something, what would it feel like? What does it feel like? What does it look like it feels like? What does it smell like? What does it taste like? Try to use all of your energetic senses, the same 5 senses you have in the physical, you have in the energetic world, to just really sense and feel this energy coming into your body, filling up your entire physical body. There you go, perfect. I am the Divine Mother, and the Divine Mother indeed, and I bring to you the love that you needed as a child, for even the most loved human being is not loved enough. For once you separate, once you move away from me, you are in essence on your own. You are a piece of me. And when I say you, I do not mean the human being that you are. I mean the soul that you are. For they say that God created each individual in his own image. You are created in our image, the mother, the father, divine feminine, the divine masculine. Together, our energies formed your soul, and your soul then created you. So what we say unto each of you today is that we bring unto you the type of love that you need so that you're not looking for it in unhealthy places, so that you're not settling for something less than what you deserve. Many times we become self-righteous and say, this person must love me this way and this way and this way, but we do not even know how to love ourselves this way. When you're demanding love from others in a certain way, ask yourself, do I love myself this way? First and foremost. Because you will only attract to you people who love you in the way that you know how to love, or that will satisfy your needs, your imbalances. So as you continue to pull and feel this earth energy throughout your entire body, you're bringing down into each of you the pure frequency of love. And this word is used so much. People throw this word around. But no human being has ever truly felt the pure essence of unconditional love, because with love comes fear. With love comes the fear of losing control. What we bring into you tonight, and we attempt to bring into you, the pure frequency of undistorted love. You bring that down into your crown chakra. And just as a stick would hit the gong, hits the gong and the gong vibrates. This vibration of love comes in and hits your crown, and your entire body vibrates with love. Not your version of love, but my version of love. Divine Mother. Many of you are not allowing it to enter into your field. So you must trick your field and in your mind say, I give permission for this to enter my field. I want to feel what this feels like. 80% of you cannot feel this. And the 20% that can are not feeling it as love. I allowed love into my field today. There we go. Even if I shut down right after this class, I open myself to receive love from the divine creator, the divine mother, for the next hour and a half. And I'm taking a stand and allowing myself to open up now. As long as I don't get hurt, I heard someone say. It's very scary indeed. Bringing this feeling of love, unconditional love, the type of love you need, into your crown and down through your body. Just ask to see what it feels like. Releasing all cords, all attachments. And all earthbound spirits that are blocking, don't want the human to feel the love so that you'll have to leave. Commanded that Yeshua or someone come get these earthbound spirits. There's 6 of them in here, and 6 of you. Calling in the family members of these earthbounds to come get them. Any earthbounds that are stuck to people's inner children, commanded that those be dissolved and sent back to the light now, no questions asked. Here we go. Spirit possession is a real thing. It happens to children. It probably happened to you at one point or another when you were very, very down, very, very sad. Love will transmute these attachments. So even if you can't feel it, if you can spend 5 minutes a day calling in your higher self, bringing your awareness into your physical body, where you're human. I am now the human that is this channel, Marissa. And actually feel your body, feel yourself in it. Call your higher self down, your formless higher self down into you. Open your feet. Pull in the neutral earth energy. You don't have to deal with the disc that's under you. We'll be removing that after class. Pull in the neutral earth energy and feel neutral earth energy fill your entire body. And then say, I am open to love for the next, say, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Send me the pure frequency of love from the Divine Mother, from Source, or whatever you want to call it. The Creator of your soul. And the more you can allow this frequency into your field, even if your mind rejects it, you will start attracting this to you because like attracts like. If you want to make money, you hang out with people that make money. That frequency gets into your field and you start to attract it, even if you don't think you deserve it. Working with the pure frequency of anything will bring you that frequency in physical form. As long as you are completely grounded and all the earth energy is pulled up through you, a couple of you, we distracted you, so we'll just allow you to continue to pull up the earth energy through your chest and neck, with your head. One last thing we're going to do before bringing our awareness back is we are going to forgive the people that we hate. We're going to forgive the people that hurt us. So what we'd like for you to do is to imagine that you are in an elevator. Right now, there's a little elevator around each of you. On the wall, you see an up button and a down button. Push up, and wherever you are, you're going to go up all the way to the very top of you. If you've taken theta or you work with planes, this has nothing to do with the planes. Just hit up. Allow the elevator to take you all the way up until you stop. in a white room. The door is open. In this white room, you may see people. You may see guides. We'll bring clearing in now to remove anyone or anything from this creation room of each individual now, completely clearing your room. So in your mind, if you can, clear out the room until it's completely white. So white washed water coming from above, or if you do Reiki, you can imagine Reiki coming in, or symbols, or just say, higher self, clear this room now. And just allow a huge flash of light to come in and clear out this empty white room that you're imagining. We'll explain to you what you're doing after the meditation. Once the room is empty, in front of you, there's a stage. And standing on the stage is the first person you need to forgive. Many of you will see yourself. Many of you will see someone and say, I will never forgive them. They hurt me so much. But what you're doing is you're actually removing this person from your subconscious mind completely. You're removing the memory. You're removing the thought form. You're removing the cord, the soul tie, the karmic attachment. You're removing any fragments. Only thing that can release them is forgiveness and the frequency of love. So above this person, you can imagine a bucket or a spotlight or liquid or whatever your mind wants to see this energy as. You don't have to walk up and say, I forgive you. No, just ask for the frequency of forgiveness to be run through this visualization of them. And as you run this through them, they will dissolve. We'll hold space for some of you that are having a hard time with it. We'll hold space for all of you, but we'll assist you in running this frequency of forgiveness. If you want to imagine it as a color, if you can't imagine it, you can imagine it as violet and green and gold, or just imagine something. Or in your mind, say, what does the frequency of forgiveness look to you? Brain? Hey, brain, what is that? How do you see forgiveness? What color is it? And once your brain tells you how it would see that, imagine that going through them. There we go, perfect. So this isn't doing anything to them. This is removing them from your hard drive. They will likely be thinking about you right now. They will likely feel drawn to call you, even if you haven't talked for 50 years. Feel drawn to think about you because you're removing their file. So sometimes you have to do it a couple times. 2 or 3 times is the very most you should ever have to do it, releasing them from your field. Unless, of course, you like having it there. Keep calling it back. There we go. Perfect. Good job. Some of you have a company to forgive. One of you has a political party. So it doesn't just have to be a person. Once you dissolve that first person, say I'm calling forth the next thing that I need to forgive, the next person. Just imagine that person coming forward. Send down a bolt of forgiveness, the pure frequency of forgiveness through them, unconditional love. And they should dissolve instantly. It shouldn't be hard. There we go. And for the next act to forgive. Sending in the pure form of forgiveness, unconditional love. And it's commanded that each individual, as they send forgiveness, the higher self sends forgiveness to this person or individual, they are also filled and saturated with forgiveness for self, for allowing oneself to be taken advantage of, for allowing oneself to be manipulated. Even if you're a small child, we still get down on ourselves. Why? Knowing you can come back here at any time. I'm just going to do a big, huge group release. So just say, anyone else that I need to forgive, calling those people forward as a group now, and just imagine just a big group of people. Or you can come back later and do it one by one and see who it is that's coming forward and release each one. But it's much faster to just say, calling everyone forward. I now send forgiveness and unconditional love to these people, places, and things now. Watch them dissolve. It's important that you witness it, that you watch it, experience it, or feel it in some way, even though it's just your imagination. It's your higher self's imagination, which is much different than your human imagination. We'll assist now in bringing in frequency of forgiveness times 10,000 to the 10,000. Each individual now, wiping away all energies, essences of beings that are needing to be forgiven. There we go. Then all the forgiveness that we just sent, we ask that that times 10 be brought into our heart, our field for ourselves. There we go. On all levels. Now, just before we leave the creation room, the things that you wrote down in your list, if you'd like, you can just say, calling forward any energies attached to the things that I wrote down on my list, or any people, places, or things. And just see what comes forward, and then say, I forgive you, and send unconditional love, and dissolve whatever comes forward. You may see people you don't know that come forward, and maybe past life stuff that you don't remember, but it's still affecting you. Just allow your mind to pull it forward. Don't ask questions. Dissolve with forgiveness. Sometimes when we ask too many questions, we block ourselves from releasing things. There we go. Good job. And now, just with the intention of having your higher self continue to release anything that's known or unknown, seen or unseen, needs to be forgiven or loved. Just set that intention that they will do that now, even though you're not there consciously. Step back into your elevator if you're not still in there. Allow the doors to close. On the inside of the doors, there's mirrors. Soul mirror. In these mirrors, you can see your true identity, your true form, the real you. If you don't say anything, you can say, "Show me the real me in this mirror." And your mind will allow you to imagine or see it. And then push the down button. As you drop down, drop back down into your physical body, back into your thought spot. We're just going to ask that each individual's thought spot be ascended like 2 chakras. So go up 2 chakras. If it's for their highest and best good, stay there. And if not, allow them to experience life from this higher plane of consciousness, at least until class is over. There we go. Releasing all blocks from ascension, all blocks from higher self. Perfect. Good. All right, so just go ahead and bring your awareness back to your physical body. That was a little longer than 5 minutes, but sorry for those that had to go to the bathroom. Grab your journal, write down anything that kind of sticks in your mind right now. You will forget later because everyone's at a very heightened state of consciousness right now. When you move back down into your thought spot where you usually are, the vibrations, the right frequency, then your brain remembers stuff. But if you experience it at a higher state, you don't remember it. It's like when people drink and then they don't drink for a couple weeks and they drink again. They start talking about the exact same thing they were talking about 3 weeks ago when they drank the last time. Because when you go into a certain state of consciousness, it's like you have stuff you talk about and then you leave that consciousness, you don't think about it, and then you go back. So just make sure to write down as much as you can that you remember right now. I'm just going to make sure everyone's released. If you have to go to the bathroom, please be my guest. Go to the bathroom. They did the meditation first. I see. I love it when the guides switch it up on me. I thought they were going to do the 5-minute grounding. I cannot even believe how many cords they just pulled off you guys. Some of you, it looked like they put wax on your back and waxed your back like hair. Like, whoosh. Yeah, it was like, that was insane. I've never thought to send frequency of of forgiveness to people. It's pretty cool. People that I didn't even remember came forward for mine. That was weird. I mean, I remember them once they came forward. But. Who did you forgive? Who did you forgive, Gucci? Who did you forgive? I know she forgot. Stevie, it's so funny. Probably totally did forget Stevie. Yeah, absolutely. I'm so sorry, you guys. I didn't live when the guys just come in and take over. It was like 5 minutes, no big deal. 45 minutes later. But you guys are all totally free, so. Did you feel it? Yeah. That was amazing. How's everybody feeling? What they said was, so I was here, but I wasn't here. I was doing the meditation too.